Toastmasters, friends, guests, and my dear MC for the day. Let me share an experiment with you. Suppose I take a pigeon and train it that green button means 1 pellet of food after 1 second, and a purple button means 10 pellets after 10 seconds. Green 1, purple 10, green 1, purple 10. I train him, and when he has mastered it, I give him food. I say, what would you rather have? Would you have a green button? Will you have green or will you have purple? Now you must realize that for a pigeon, 10 seconds is like a week for us. So what do you think he chooses? He chooses green. He gets his 1 pellet of food. 4 goes 10. The trial continues. Starts again, the next trial starts. The purple button appears. The pigeon presses it. A couple of seconds pass and the green button appears. Now if the pigeon could just hold on for a few more seconds, he need not press on anything. He just holds on for a few more seconds, he will get his 10 pellets of food. But he can't. He presses the green button and gets his 1 pellet. 4 goes 10. What if this pigeon had a tool using which he could bypass his temptation of the green button? The trial starts again. Third trial. Purple button appears. The pigeon presses it. A second passes. A red button. Now this red button doesn't give any food to the pigeon, and the pigeon doesn't particularly enjoy pressing buttons. But what it does, what the red button does is it turns off the green button. Now the pigeon has a tool available to it to control his temptation, to prevent himself from getting tempted. What do you think the pigeon will do? Do you think the pigeon will have the insight, the intuitive ability to do something to prevent itself from getting tempted in the future? Hard to imagine, but he does. He presses the red button. Not all the time, but often. Now there are 2 fantastic takeaways from this experiment. A, if the pigeon can do it, we can do it too. And B, it is all about designing your red button. In the face of temptation, in the face of distractions, with no tool to protect, no tool to prevent ourselves, we are likely to fail, much like the pigeon. But if we have a bypass mechanism, if we have a red button, we have a chance. We can check distractions. I'll give you an example. Let me share the example of Demosthenes. Demosthenes is considered to be the greatest Toastmaster of all time. Did I say Toastmaster? Well, not quite, but almost. He was a public speaker. And when he started out on his public speaking journey, faced a lot of challenges. It was disastrous. When he started out, he used to be shooed and booted out of the podium because he had a squeaky voice and he used to stammer. But he chose to persevere. And he realized that to do that, to improve his public speaking ability, he had to practice a lot of speeches, and to be able to practice a lot of speeches, he needed no distractions. He needed to avoid distractions. So what he did, he took up a house outside the city. Now, Demosthenes lived 2,000 years ago. He took up a house outside the city, shut himself in, and shaved one side of his head. With that haircut, there was no way he could go out. If he went to the streets, he would have been pelted with stones and possibly killed. So, with no distractions, nothing to deter him, he practiced and he went on to become one of the greatest speakers of all time. The granddaddy of all Toastmasters. Now, my dear Toastmasters, what is that unique self-control challenge that you are facing? Is it procrastination? Is it too much junk food? Is it too less exercise? Whatever be it, this modern, high-tech, mobile, all connected, plugged in world of ours is aiming for your time, your effort, your money, your attention. And because of that, we are going to face that much more self-control problems. Maintaining self-control is going to be that much more difficult. And without, in the face of such temptation, without a tool to prevent ourselves from getting tempted, we are likely to fail, much like the pigeon. The solution is to create a bypass mechanism for your temptations. The red button. Thank you.